everybody, and welcome to the first ever rendition of the King's Corner. I'm Elijah King, and I'm your king. And folks, we're about to get into pretty much everything. What's going on at AWO, myself, of course, included. So let's go ahead and get this started with our first match of the night at the Norton Lewis Memorial Show. We had a Pickens County street fight between St. Julius and Buggy Wright, which is available on YouTube. How about you go and check that out for me? Make me some quick money. And my gosh, did this match get crazy? I mean, we saw trash cans, we saw this. Buggy Wright clearly, coming home with some bruises after a hard-fought victory against St. Julius, winning finally the AWL Junior Weight Championship of the World. I mean, it took a lot. It took, battling injuries to get to this point. It took fighting on different shows. It took brawls. It took a shopping cart. It took 2 door tables. It took chairs. It took trash cans, like I said. It took everything. But these two have finally, hopefully, gotten through what they had to get through and proved who is the better man on that night, sadly for St. Julius. Next, we have the semi-main event that we're going to be talking about here right now. We have the Italian Stallion Don Furio versus the Machine Bryce Maddox. Well, let me tell you what, these two fought tooth and nail and almost dragged each other to hell. It was a crazy, crazy experience, but after all that, I mean, I thought this was going to end in some humongous move, maybe even Tower of Doom, something crazy, but you know how it ended? A double countout. And guess what? Who caused this double countout? I don't even think I have to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. The Standard. That's right. You guys are aware. It was the Standard. Currently, now a 3-person operation, as we saw at the last show here. Chris Vallow, Don Furio, and Tommy Django. All 3 of them, of course, have to get their nose involved in every single thing that happens in AWL, because how else are we going to remember them if they don't? Don Furio was able to come out victorious in the match due to, the interference from Vallow and Tommy Django, but it didn't end well for either of them, as you can see right here. Next, we had the main event. We had the Santana Jackson, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada, come down to AWL to show off what he can do for all of you fans. Bryce Cannon. He came out there, the frat daddy, showed all he had, and he took Santana Jackson to his limit in that match. And man, let me just tell you, as an aside here, those fans, especially for this match, went a little crazy, got a little too touchy-feely. Be careful, everybody out there, because these people are serious wrestlers, and they will beat you up. They will hurt you. Take it from me, okay? I was in the battle royal. They'll hurt you. But let's get on to the next thing here. We had the 4-way tag team elimination match, and oh boy, this match, I thought it was going to be a banger. I thought it was going to be crazy. I thought a lot of stuff was going to happen. Well, let me tell you, we had a tag team immediately eliminate themselves. Not even like 15 seconds into the match, because they have too many differences. They could not get together and just fight for the cause that they were supposed to, which ended up turning into, later on in the show, a brother versus brother match. Later on in the show, where Tristan Moody and Jonathan Moody went one-on-one with each other just to see, I guess, who's the better man, to work out their differences and to get back on the same page. Unluckily for Jonathan Moody and luckily for Tristan Moody was able to pick up the win in this brother versus brother match that was insane. But the main thing that we need to really talk about this match right here is it's, again, available on the YouTube. Go ahead and look at the YouTube. Go find the brother versus brother match and watch it, because there's nothing I can do to explain it better than just for you to watch it. Then we had Luka Daniels and Xander Cage that were sadly eliminated third. I'm not going to lie. They were pretty awesome to see. But really it came down to Soul Patrol versus Expensive Attraction. And you want to know how this match ended? The standard! Again, I know. You probably think I'm joking by this point. I'm not kidding. This is really how this match ended. The standard, of course, gets involved, takes the Soul Patrol off their game. The Soul Patrol chases after them, hopefully to exact a little bit of revenge for them getting involved in their match. But none of that matters, because what really matters is the winner of the match, and that is my boys, Expensive Attraction. That's what I'm talking about. Who cares if it's a count out? Who cares anything? Who cares if it was a DQ, a count out, a win, a pin, a submission, or whatever you want to call it? Doesn't matter, because Expensive Attraction has won, and they will now finally get their shot at the Tag Team Championships, hopefully very, very soon, because I'm super duper excited to see them with the gold around their waist. And of course, we got to talk about what's another big deal here on the YouTube. Again, come watch the YouTube. Ringside Radio is going to be a new thing that we're starting up here with, of course, moi, and the man who makes all this possible, Gavin Tyler, is next week. We will have our first guest on the Ringside Radio, the Loaded Gun, Ken Magnum, will be coming on for a live in-person interview to talk with us about a lot of different stuff about his time in wrestling, about a lot of his best moments, his fun moments, a lot of the stuff he's been able to do. So definitely make sure to check that out, because of course, I know you're not doing it for anybody else. I know you're doing it for me, but let's check it out, because every single watch of this video, I will personally send $5 to you. And next up, we have our next show, High Stakes, August 15th, 2026. That's this year. Are you guys excited? This year, tickets on sale now. It will be at the same place here, Market at the Mill, 225 Pumpkintown Highway, Pickens, South Carolina. We're going to have VIP packages for $25. Only $25 for VIP. Ringside is only $15. $15. That is what some people make an hour. You're telling me you don't want to spend an hour of your money on Ringside? That means you're the closest to the action you possibly can be, and the closest to me, of course, as well. General admission, $10. That's $10 just to be a part of the show, to sit down. And of course, kids are free. Everybody loves free. Free 99. That's what everybody loves. And the kids are free. And on top of all of that, Heath Slater himself will be having a meet and greet package, $35, and you get to meet the Heath Slater, the one-man rock band, live in person. You get to sit down with him, have a chat, probably get a picture, autograph, sign your shirt, whatever you want to do. $35 only. You can buy your tickets at AWL. The doors open at 6, bell time is at 7, and the meet and greet will be at 5 o'clock. So make sure to be there or be square. Now let's talk about who is on this card. We are talking about the Heath Slater. Let me move over so you can see him in all of his glory. Heath Slater right here. We have the Standard, of course. We have Chris Vallow. We have Don Furio. We're talking about the Moonshine Express right there. We're talking about the Soul Patrol. We're talking about the Varsity Reds. We're talking about Luka Daniels, the TV star, and we're talking about those two as well. And that's all going to be here at AWL High Stakes on August 15th, 2026. Again, that is this year, 2026, August 15th. So make sure to buy your tickets at AWL.com so you can go ahead and make sure that you get them before they sell out, because let me tell you, they sell out quick. Now, with all that being said, promotion out of the way, of course, I know this is what you're all really here for, me. So I want to go ahead and thank you. I am Elijah King. I am your king, and this has been the King's Corner. Thank you all for showing up.